Now we're getting serious, down to knife skills. I feel like we're in chef school all over again. So a couple things that'll make your life easier, less crying, quicker action, and more time to just relax and enjoy. So let's start with the pepper. We just want to do a small dice. So first thing we want to do is remove one piece, and then with your tip of the knife on the board, you just want to bring it down, and you want to have everything uniform size. The other key thing when you're doing any vegetable is you want to have flat side down so you're not on a rocking ship. So once we have our nice little medium-sized dice, we put it in a pretty little pile for later use. This is perfect for an omelet in the morning. Next thing, moving along, the dreaded onion. So backing it up a little bit for you. So we cut our onion in half. I'm going to pretend that I've just done this in half. To keep from crying, keep it down on the board. That's one trick. So the other thing you do is then you remove your base. And then if we want to do a dice, always base down, you want to have a flat surface. So coming through, fingers curled up on top, 3/4 of the way through. Just gentle rocking, twist and turn. Again, fingers on top, coming down through, depending on how big you want it. So this is good for, say, your risotto and pasta. And turn again. I'm not crying, look, I'm not crying. Couple of things, you want to only go through and cut once to prevent the crying. You don't want to be sawing back and forth. You want to pick a nice young onion, not an old shriveled up one. Sorry, that's kind of mean. And you want to work quickly and keep them kind of cool too. There is your pretty little onion. Let's pick the pretty ones. So tomato, you'll notice I'm using a chef knife for everything. So I would say 90% of what we do in the kitchen is with our chef knife. So you could move over to a paring knife if this is your preference. I'll leave that up to you. So then we're going to come through. So this is our large dice. This is great for our chunky pizza, or how about our tomato sauce? And again, there's our tomato chunks. So when you're reading a recipe and it says large dice, small dice, chunks, now you know what we mean. So let's move on to chiffonade. Now we're getting super fancy. These are your basil leaves, and you just roll them up. And you don't want to chop the heck out of them. You'll bruise them and they'll turn brown. So you just want to come through with your knife once. And then it's pretty little curls. So Julienne or matchstick a carrot. You can do the same thing with a cucumber. So I'm just squaring it off to make my life a little bit easier. You can eat the leftovers there, and then cutting it into nice little flat pieces like this. You can pile them up if you want, or go singles if you want to take all day, curling your fingers back, and down they come. Those are cute little perfect matchstick julienne if you want to get fancy. You just do a larger format if you wanted to do it for a crudité platter. And that is your knife skill tutorial for today.